What up, though, guys? It's Kish Coffee and Games, back where we left off, and I'm about to do the next episode. We are going to be doing tech optimizations, email checks, psychiatrist check.
It's Aria.
Aria.
I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought...
I'm fine, Aria. It wasn't me.
Be
Yeah,
careful
good
going
luck.
home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
Good motherfucking luck is all I gotta say about that shit. I will fuck that day up.
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have paid you for this.
Away with this.
You're 2 years too late already.
Gruesome, you're turned to buy the coffee. We can't let them get away with this. I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
Pretty sure she was a reporter.
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Org victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
Ex-cop.
I work with someone else, another agency.
That's perfect. You outrank the police?
Yep.
Depends who you ask.
The detective here, he's not willing. I got the feeling he doesn't care.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you?
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something...
Casey.
And if I started talking about it...
Casey, kick
wouldn't that
in
put me in
now.
danger?
I mean, if we really want that information, this is probably the best way to do it. But...
It's natural to be scared.
And you understand. I don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Sure, I understand. You don't know anyone here. But there's a chance this could happen again. The more you're willing to cooperate with the police, the better the odds of catching whoever's responsible.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an orc.
Yeah, alright.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened. Me.
Because you're a cunt.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
Yeah, no doubt. Fuck, I'm caught in between. He doesn't seem like he's that big of a prick. He does seem like a bit of a prick.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
Was a
quit.
cop.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
Got ya.
I never said I was going to work your case for you.
Nope.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Fucking prioritized missions, man.
Careful of the evidence.
Marks.
Who do they think they are?
Ooh, partial fingerprint. Needle.
Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
I think he found something.
You think I don't know what's going on here? Away from the crime scene, sir.
Oh.
Just keep moving. Keep your blood pumping.
Blood splatter? Augment. That should be 7 out of 7.
think I don't
Scandal
know what's going on
moniker.
here?
Gruesome, isn't it?
It was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about you know who.
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-AUG politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
Sounds like someone should go after this guy, ask him some questions.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Just, if you do that, please don't mention me. I don't want to end up like her.
What else can you tell me about Radko?
The guy's a sleazy piece of shit. That's all there is to it.
And you think he's capable of murder?
Not exactly people to do it for him.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
Ours is the man. He'll set you up.
Has it changed? Has not. Kinda looks like my place was ransacked. Maybe I'm just sloppy. I mean, it's definitely possible that that's the case. But like, shit being on its side and shit like that, this is a little bit overkill. So somebody was here. Probably Picus's fucking men. Melina, so he basically took two people's, or this chick's name and then kind of split it? Or is it a pseudonym? Huh. On the road. Well, it's good that she got out. But, yeah. Oh, good, so they didn't raid my inventory for some reason. Put that in there. Honestly, we could put that in there, too. With the, EMP... Oh shit. 100 rounds. Wow. And the armor-piercing shoddy shells? I think all 5 of them went in there with it, so... There we go for that.
Out of sight, out of mind. As you wish. But remember, homeowner, this poses a substantial security risk.
There we go. And nothing to talk to David about. Actually, we could always go sell our shit to this guy while we're here too.
Biocells, painkiller, right over there.
You want Praxis, eh?
Might have Tesla soon, so I'll keep that. There we go. Do I have Praxis kits? I do. Actually, shit, I should... Damn it, I should have waited on that one. Nah, well, it's not that big of a deal. I'll get more Praxis kits. I mean, realistically, though, I should have saved it because I'm about to unlock my, my experimental shit permanent. Or not permanent, but without the detrimental effects. Probably do this one first, actually. Like he said, get to him before my boys do, kind of deal. So. Oh wait, is he? Oh shit. Well, yeah, no, we're going to see Caller first. Wait a second. The fuck? That's kind of what I thought. I'm like, that's not where the tunnel went out to. Where does this lead? I was almost positive that he was going to be here. I mean, technically speaking, I'm still pretty goddamn sure.
Shit. Did you hear? Talos Rucker's dead.
I heard that somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Now we can get some real progress. He was making us look like wimps.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? Rucker didn't deserve what happened to him.
Something tells me our politics aren't the same, Jensen. Me, I think this whole martyr thing is exactly what we need. But, let's maybe focus on things we can agree on, huh? Like optimizing that crazy rig of yours.
Hell yeah.
You got a calibrator for me or what?
Fuck yes, I do. I'm not gonna fucking push him on that one. I don't really care what his agenda is that way.
This procedure. There won't be any surprises like last time.
Last time I was surprised by your crazy tech. But now is totally different. Now I know what's under that hood of yours. And you got me the tool I need. Changes everything.
Yes, yes it does.
So what are you gonna do exactly?
Fix things.
Optimize your system. No more worrying about glitches. Jensen 2.0. Sounds pretty good, right?
Let's do it.
Alright. Please, tell me this is what a neuroplasticity calibrator looks like.
That's the one! Okay, this won't take long, I promise. And don't worry, man, I never screw up 2 in a row. Spent a lot of time prepping for this one.
Just try not to take anything.
Or break anything. Or blow anything up. That's it.
That wasn't so bad, right? How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel lighter.
I fixed you. Death to all your limits. Whatever implant you want to activate, you activate. 0 consequences.
That sounds pretty good. Thanks, Kohler. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just get out there and make me proud. Go make use of all that cool shit.
Boom! Fresh out the package. What's that one for? Just for completing the mission or for not doing? Yeah. Alright.
I thought it was around here somewhere.
Clockman's clock is ticking.
Good one. Come on, let's blow this place.
Hey, I'm the funny guy, not you.
Oh, he's in the middle room, that's why.
Where you going? Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
Shit, and I actually don't have liquor on me this
right.
time.
What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Angela's dead. Sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me, so I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
You don't seem too broken up about Angela's death. She was your wife, wasn't she?
Ex-wife. We were divorced.
Is that supposed to explain why you don't care?
People
That explains more.
Whether or not I care is between me and my memories of them. It's got nothing to do with you.
What went wrong with your marriage? If you got divorced, then obviously something did.
What are you, 5? Adults get sick of each other. The ones that don't are just pretending. Lock any two people in a room, and they'll learn to hate each other sooner or later. It's the most natural thing in the world. I'm actually surprised Angie held out as long as she did. You know, people say I'm not very easy to like.
You don't
Couldn't
say.
imagine why.
So Angela left you, and you resented her for it.
Resented her? No. That's not who my resentment is directed toward right now.
You resent me? Because I'm trying to figure out who killed her?
Because you're treating me like a suspect. Because you're acting like you care more about her than I do. And mostly because you're the first human being to walk into my apartment and talk to me in almost a year. A year! And this is what we're talking about. I resent the situation.
Anything else come to mind about Angela?
At night, her hair used to get in my nose and make it itchy. It was annoying, but nice. Made me feel human.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie. Doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
No.
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know what happened.
Why? If anyone should want to track down the person who killed her, it should be me. But I choose not to. Case closed.
You don't care if her killer is caught or not?
No, I don't. I don't get off on vengeance. I say, let the bastard stir in his own damn guilt.
Yeah, probably not feeling that much guilt.
I think they do it to get attention. They want to be caught. They want society to spank them just like their daddies did. Now, the real punishment for something like this is living with what you've done.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
For one, finding this killer will ensure they can't do it again. 2, society has a right to protect itself. And 3, where were you tonight?
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
It's not entirely true.
You sure you didn't go anywhere tonight?
I went to the bathroom. Twice.
Dude, there's a lot of cases. I was just more asking, did you go out to grab yourself a case of beer? But, whatever.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah. So?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just that I dealt with the company a while back, that's all.
Really? You know, you look familiar. We didn't work together, did we? Did you know Girardelli? Or maybe Powell?
No, I doubt I knew them personally.
That's too bad. We were all in New South Wales together. I thought maybe you... Never mind. And they're all doing fine now, relatively.
Australia? You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice.
Yeah, I get that.
Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater.
And then they told me what they wanted me to do, and what would happen to me if I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. That's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print on Angela's neck. Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you could kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
No.
I didn't come here to arrest or absolve you. Only to ask questions.
Apology accepted. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be left alone.
Yeah, no, I really didn't think it was going to be him. That's the type of thing that's a little bit more, I won't say personal, because it's not really personal, but like, somebody's got a vendetta against Oggs at that point, because holy fuck. Oops.
98 bottles of beer.
Fuck that shit recharges fast now.
Beer.
The hell? Oh. Alright. Let's go talk to, what's his nuts over here now. Now that we know it's not him kind of deal, and we can be pretty sure that we're gonna get him out of shit. And we're right here. And a save.
You better have a good reason for digging around in Mac's Dubai investigation. I thought we'd agreed that...
Ark is being set up. Someone wants us looking the other way, chasing the obvious target while they prepare their next attack.
What? What are you talking about?
Come on, Miller, it's too neat. You know as well as I do that Ark didn't hit us in Dubai.
Is that so? Who's this someone then, huh? More blank pages? More ghosts? Like the ones you say took out Rucker?
I don't know who they are, not yet, but I know where they are. I've traced them to an old bell tower facility in the Swiss Alps.
Bell tower? That's just a bad memory. All their assets were sold off more than a year ago.
And I'm sure if we look closely at some of the buyers, we'd be staring at a tangle of untraceable shell companies.
You're throwing a lot of assumptions around here. What we need is evidence, Jensen. I told you.
And we've got some evidence now.
Did you even meet with Fletcher? Did you look into the evidence you found at the train station like you said you would?
Let's not go full crazy.
Scans of the bomb's timing mechanism. It was a wristwatch, a local brand made by a man named Stanek. When I confronted him, he admitted his daughter might have made the bombs.
Great. So we have her in custody.
Stanek claimed he didn't know where she was. Look, I'm telling you, Ruzika's a dead end. It's part of the fake-out, the Alps.
Bell Tower facility. How the hell did you find it?
I don't want to give away... I don't want to give away my contact.
Nothing was sitting right with me. After the ambush in Dubai and then seeing what happened to Rucker, I had to question our assumptions that Ark was behind everything. So I did what any cop would do. Research.
I can't fault you for that, but I'm not sure I can buy it either. Chicane, how are you for fuel?
Could use a top-up.
Do it. You do this quick and quiet. Recon only. You do not engage. Am I clear? Don't even set foot inside that facility if you see activity. Contact me the minute you have anything. Got it?
Yes, sir.
I'll loop McCready in. Get him and the analyst to work up a detailed mobilization plan. If there's anything there. I'm trusting you on this one, Jensen. Don't screw it up.
I fully understand. We're not ready to go yet, though.
You really think this intel your CI provided will bear fruit?
I'm sure of it.
I gotta admire your confidence, man. You know, despite your obvious aesthetic handicap, maybe you've got some value.
Thanks.
Ready to go?
Not yet.
When we first talked, you told me that your limp kept you honest. That's an interesting way of looking at an injury.
Your preamble's as thin as soup, man. Don't dance around it, just ask it.
I'm only curious. We've all got a story.
No, that's not it. What you really want to know is, do I hate him? Man that tore out my knee.
Oh!
His name was Lachlan Beats.
I didn't know he tore out your fucking knee.
Worked in the mines up near Bendigo before everything went to hell.
Oh.
Beats was a family man who did what he thought he had to do in order to provide for his family. See, back then, nobody could compete with you Ogs when it came to manual labor jobs. So, he made a choice, if you can call it that.
And his choice changed your life. You don't resent Beats for what happened?
No.
What I resent are the men who coaxed men like him to get augmentations, men who enforced a system where the rich could buy artificial expertise without thinking about what it would cost all of us in the end. No, I don't resent him. At least not anymore. I was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Story of my life. So look, on that sunshiny note, what do you say we put some miles behind us?
Not quite. Let me take care of some things first.
You know where I'll be.
It's true.
Weapons hot. Okay.
Papers, please.
Of course, officer.
One moment. Transmitting ID scan. Got it. Everything checks out. You're free to go.
Sound disappointed, man. Dick. So yeah, we'll head back and we'll kind of deal with this investigation, and maybe we'll walk around a little bit, see if we can't find anything else that pops out at us. We also need to head back and talk to the shooting range chick and the psychiatrist, and then we will head off on our way. Anything new?
I just came from the Udalek complex, Felice. Golem City. Those people haven't been relocated. They've been detained. And they're running out of supplies, of space, of hope.
I told you. We cannot control how the government handles Udalek. I was not even permitted to recruit there. If I did, I'd fill my quota in 30 minutes.
Shipping everyone to Rabia doesn't mean things would go differently. Augs are being dehumanized. You don't fix that with eco-friendly architecture.
There are two problems with Udalek. A construction problem and an ideological one. Mr. Brown learned from past mistakes, and now we have checks and balances in place to screen out the undesirable elements.
Checks
it's
and
not
balances.
much better.
What I saw in Golem City goes deeper than security screening.
Really? Then what do you think the problems are?
Yep.
The real problem is a militarized police force who see the people they're supposed to protect as threats. There's no common ground, no oversight, no accountability.
Rabia will be policed by Santo's own security services. They are augmented like us, and since Rabia is a corporate state, they have a vested interest in the city. It is part of the new city vision.
Corporate security answers to the corporation. It's in the name. If the new city vision starts eating into Santo's bottom line, how long before they're pulled out?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Brown, Santo has invested too much into Rabia for it to fail. It has to succeed. Not just for the augmented, but for the future.
I hope it pays off.
Like I am not a citizen.
Anything else we can talk to her about?
I just came from the Udala.
Wrong fucking lot.
Sir?
This can't be happening to me. Best to be careful.
Alright,
By
detective.
the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Oh, I think she did.
Alright, I have some questions.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent.
No, he's not.
You know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
Okay.
How long have you been a cop?
Kind of go. Let's ease into it.
And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
2 weeks, he said.
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years. But that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
Alright. Let's just continue. I'm not gonna fucking attack him.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. Then, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
Were you able to get anything out of the witness? Sounded like she might have seen something.
No, I'll have to go talk to her, I think.
Little Miss Mousy. I was under the
Apparently the victim was mixed up in some kind of political scandal with a man named Radko Perry.
Hey, not the first time a politician and a journalist didn't get along.
So you don't think he's worth talking to?
Radko Perry? A murderer? I don't think so. Worst he can do to someone is get their car towed.
Good thing I don't have a car. Where can I find this guy?
Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop not far from here. You want to brighten up his day? Be my guest. But that's all you'll be doing by telling him his rival is dead.
Gotcha.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an og. Don't you all have to shoot up that new puzz shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
She was also EMP'd.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the og removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder?
That's right.
It reminds me, you know. There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and og removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that.
Yeah, except he can't put fingerprints.
Link it to him.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife.
Plus he'd be in risk of,
EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the og riots, anti-og riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
You'd be able to tell if it's like refractive or refractive or concave?
Right, she was a journalist. Hence the scandal with Radko Perry. I still don't consider that proof of anything.
That's what I need for now.
I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
We've got all types of follow-up things to do now.
You think I don't know?
We will definitely be talking to Radko. I think we'll be going to talk to the neighbor.
Ours is the man. He'll set you up.
Is freedom of the press?
How the fuck does a guy get in there now?
Slavery is a very strong word, Mr. King. When I spoke with head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stansfield Christensen.
Admire your profession.
Whoa.
Ever hear of personal space? Well,
This has nothing to do with you. Clear the area.
Padni odsud, blbečko, už takhle mám problémů až dost.
Whoa, okay.
Koukejte mi ty pouta sundat hned teď.
That is all the time we have, folks. Thank you for your input today, Mr. King. This is Eliza Kassan.
Prosím, já nic neudělal.
From Pike.
Netuším, proč vůbec riskujou a vylejzají z těch svých děl.
Unbiased and impartial reporting. The events making headlines around.
I don't know where that other chick is, though.
Don't bother, Handed. No bother.
Oh well, I guess she can get a hold of us. Okay.
Fucking can't do.
Another one.
Come on, you know how this goes.
God damn it.
Come on, let's see them.
If you don't want any surprises, you might want to be more specific.
Shut up, Clank. I want your papers, not your opinion. Fuck me. We do not want trouble. There is no need to start any trouble.
You sure you don't want to see anything else?
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Fucking orcs. No respect.
Jakoby nestačilo, že mě v jednom kuse průděj chlupatý. Teď mě ještě.
Are you Radko Perry?
If this is about that anti-org speech I gave, save your indignation, okay? I'm only the voice of the people. I'm only saying what they want to hear. Your problem, it isn't with me. It's with the way this issue is bowling.
I'm here about Angela Gunn.
Who?
A journalist. She was found dead in an alley.
Oh, how sad.
But you wouldn't know anything about it.
What? No. But the fact that you could imply such a thing, I am a public figure. But rest assured, my team will look into it. I'll even send the family a gift basket. How does that sound?
Uh-huh.
You owe the family a little more than that, don't you?
I told you. I had nothing to do with whatever happened. Now, who are you? Why are you really here?
I'm here because I heard Angela found skeletons in your closet.
Well, lucky for me that she's dead then, huh? No, but seriously, what kind of skeletons?
Is that all you care about? She was just murdered. You could show a little more compassion.
Compassion is for the cameras, but hey, maybe you should be the politician. For a second there, I almost believed you care.
Can you tell me where you were tonight?
Out getting vote.
Can anyone attest to that?
Sure. Any number of people. My secretary, my brother, my mother. I just need to call them to remind them they were with me. That's all.
You think this is funny? Someone dies and you flaunt the fact that people will lie for you?
You're going to lock me up for trying to stay positive?
You don't think this is serious?
I think murder is very serious, but the notion that I could be involved in one is not.
So you're not going to tell me where you really were tonight?
Evidently not.
You sure you don't want to rethink your fake alibi?
Where I was tonight is none of your business.
Your politics are viciously anti-AUG, is that accurate?
Viciously? I like that.
Do you go out of your way to incite violence against AUGs?
I wouldn't call it going out of my way. More like it's on my way. A flower you pick as you pass by. To be honest, my politics aren't even based on an ideology. It's very simple for me. I tell people what they want to hear, and I stay out of jail.
You stay out of jail.
Good job tonight.
I'm doing just fine.
You really hate AUGs that much?
Some more than others.
Tell me about your relationship with Angela.
Angela? Angela who?
Angela Gunn, the journalist who's apparently been writing some very insightful articles about you.
Oh, her. She did a nice job of keeping my name in the news. Local politics is a real slog, you know. As long as they're talking about you, it's good.
Even if she was saying things you didn't like?
Sure, why not? Angela's readers were never my voters. I'm not exactly courting the AUG vote here. Did Angela and I share views? No. Did we like each other? Not one bit. But our hatred was professional, not personal.
Nothing to kill over.
Sure you don't want to add anything about Angela?
She got what she deserved, but not from me.
I have what I need for
then.
now.
Good for you.
Get lost. Just go back the way you came.
Oh, just a neon sign.
I'm here to protect Mr. Penn.
Oh, what the shit? Damn. Come on, game, hurry up and load. I want to solve this murder.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I'm here to protect Mr. Perry.
Okay. Like, I don't know who you're clarifying that for, but whatever. Fuck yourself. Come on, bro.
Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen. Need to soundproof the basement.
1 second here, guys. Quickly save. And then we can access the messenger. Ivanka.
I'm here to protect Mr. Perry. Panzers would try to attack this upstanding citizen.
Mm-hmm. Of course. That would definitely be why I saved right there. Those conversations can definitely just, like, they go sour really fucking quick, and with no Casey to help you, fuck.
Panzers would try to attack this upstanding. Need to soundproof the basement.
Ah, shit.
I'm here to protect Mr. Perry.
Barry! Let's have another good conversation
Did you
here.
forget something?
What's your position on Ogs?
Officially, I think they are a menace to society.
And unofficially? You're a real big fan of us, aren't you? Some of us, anyway.
My position on Ogs is nothing personal, if that's what you mean. Like I said, I am a servant of the people. Their desires are my desires. Their prejudices, my prejudices.
Bullshit.
I'm talking about your personal positions. The ones Ivanka has footage of. Apparently you were at an Og brothel all night. Trying to convince those Og sisters to vote for you, is that it?
What do you want?
Unlike everyone else you seem to know, I'm not trying to blackmail you. I just want to know who murdered that woman tonight.
Wish I could help you. But as you can see, I was busy with something else, of which there is ample video evidence. You're not going to tell anyone, are you?
Your hypocritical private life isn't my concern right now. I just want to know who was in that alley tonight.
It wasn't me. Now, if you want to keep slinging mud at poor...
It wasn't him.
Go right ahead, but as far as I'm concerned, you know I'm not a killer.
Well, that's for me to decide, Radko.
Yeah, I really don't see it being him. He was far too busy. And while he might, have an official stance of hating Ogs, he doesn't seem to have a true issue with them. Like, If you're gonna rip out somebody's augmentations like that, like that's beyond just
Joking, right?
That's the one I need.
Something wrong?
Oh, he's not gonna stop me. Wow. I think it's closer to this. Fuck, this murder's taking a while to solve. It's a full-on proper... Well, not proper. But it's a full tilt investigation. Now that I think about it, it wouldn't be such a bad idea to go back and talk to Kay at Samizdat about some things.
Can't even trust the department.
Who else will take care of it?
Alright, maybe it was closer to the other one. Fair enough. Are you fucking kidding me?
All these homeless, usually they stay in the poor quarters. But the increase in gang activity at night has driven them here. Stay sharp.
Oh. Oh.
Seeing anything unusual?
Don't die in an alley.
Alright, so we head on back. I believe, right? Oh, God damn it. Yeah. We've got all the optional shit, so we should be able to kind of break it down for him. I don't think we have the suspect yet. So far, the people we've interviewed all have, you know, motives to not be there or have evidence to support the fact that they weren't there. But it does definitely seem like we've got a copycat killer. It also seems like it might be one of the cops. I wonder... Yeah, they're not gonna bug me. Alright. Alright, bro. Let's go over the facts here.
Enjoying yourself, detective?
Very much so.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Can't be him. Yep.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
He can't leave prints.
This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer.
I see you looked into that old case I pointed you toward.
And all the evidence
the MO
points
is a perfect match.
Yeah.
I read the notes and I compared them to this murder. The two victims were killed by the same person. I'm sure of it.
All right. Let's say that's true. That doesn't necessarily exclude Johnny. It just means he's killed more than one person.
Once again.
Look, I'm just telling you what I found. For a while, I thought it might be Radko Perry. That maybe he was behind all of this. But that wasn't right either.
What makes you so sure?
I pretended to be Radko during a text messaging conversation. Turns out he rented himself a couple of augmented girlfriends the night of the murder. He was with them the whole time. They got video that proves it, and they're using it to blackmail him.
The less I know about Radko's personal life, the better. What
yeah, no doubt.
What makes you so sure it can't be
What?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
He was engineered.
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
It leaves us with
the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
Not nowhere.
Not sure exactly.
We know it's a fucking copycat, so let's go over more of your old buddy's notes and figure out what the fuck he was figuring out.
Enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Yeah, that would not be ideal, but I have a suspicion that that's going to be what happens there.
It's time to wrap this up. All right, let's call it a night. Get someone to pick her up.
What do we do about Johnny Gunn?
Forget him for now. Forget everything.
Sir?
I have no idea who did this, and neither do you. That may scare the shit out of me, and it may piss some people off, but it's the truth.
Yes, sir.
Well, a way to fucking put it to him, guys. Alright, now I can finally start getting some of these experimental upgrades and not having to worry about any of the extra bullshit. Remote hacking, Tesla, not gonna do nanoblade, peps. focus. Might do the Icarus, probably won't do the Titan, and the microassembler. These ones are going to require 2, but this one requires 1, so we'll get this one first. That one I'm not so hardcore into, but that does mean that if we go into the inventory now, if we don't like something like, say, the revolver, instead of discarding it, we dismantle it into 30 weapon parts. And same with like this. We could, you know, make a lot of weapon parts out of pretty much nothing.
Someone please get me a damn coffee.
Somebody please get me a damn coffee. Like, so pissed off. Tempted. Yeah, you know what? To hell with the disassembler. I'm really not that worried about it. Let's reload back here. What this is going to do is it's going to give us that practice point back, and I'm going to save it, and the next time that we level or we get a practice point or whatever, I'm going to spend it into the Tesla fist thing, because I think being able to zap multiple people at a time would be pretty fucking clutch, considering how... I'm not saying we're late in the game yet, but I'd say we're probably past halfway, so... it was mentioned to me by one of my subs that the next time we come back to Prague, or like we'll leave again when we come back, it's gonna be like shit show fucking city, and it's not gonna be pleasant for us. So getting ready with that would definitely be worthwhile.
It's time to wrap this up.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Get someone to pick her
This
up.
is some sick shit.
What do we do about Johnny Gunn?
Forget him for now.
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
I don't know who killed Angela Gunn, but I do know it wasn't an isolated case.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, let's hope, but prepare for the fucking worst. Since that is done, yeah, we'll head back to the base now. And we'll talk to our comrades. This is probably closest to Task Force, or TF-29. And then, yeah, at that point in time, I think I'll do a little bit of off-camera, well, not, do a little bit of running around, make sure there's no extra side quests kind of hanging around, and then once we're done that, we'll end the episode and we'll start up the next one as going after the bell tower base. The old rundown, hopefully shut off, or supposedly shut off, supposedly sold bell tower base. Would definitely be a good idea to visit Samizdat as well, just for the sole fact of we've got a lot of information that we stole out of those vaults that we could probably give to them to make some people's lives super shitty. And I am all down for that.
Starting to think we're in bed with the Russians.
Alright, TF-29.
The city has gone to hell.
Make the best of it, he says. What a joke. Good luck finding the people who hacked us. Hopefully it will turn out to be nothing.
Oh, actually, never mind. That was legit. That was the guy who was like stalking us. Not me just going around hacking everybody's shit, pissing people off.
Last week, a truck working for Ty Young.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Arya.
Rucker, that's terrible, Adam. He was a...
We've heard this one before.
Yeah,
How did it go?
I swear to God, Adam.
Yeah, we've been through all of this. Why is this happening again?
It just seemed...
Come on, Adam.
Does it pop
Hey,
up
what's
again?
up?
Never mind. Weird.
Hey, have you heard what happened at the Palisade Bank? Everybody heard what happened at the Palisade Bank.
How am I supposed to get...
Whoever did it went straight for the VersaLife office. There are police techs all over the place now looking for a lead. I'm scanning the radio traffic. It's chaos.
I wouldn't want to be the people responsible for that. We do not fuck with VersaLife or the Palisade Bank and get away with it. You know my door's always open. Except, of course, it's not. I hope you find something in Black's office that you can use.
God damn it.
Yes. Adam, good to see you.
You pissed?
I'll look into Stanik's records, see if there's anything germane to the case. Call me if you find something.
Alright, well, pretty much does it. So, since we're done with all of that, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like, leave a comment, your thoughts, your critiques, your criticisms, what kind of games you'd like to see featured on the channel when I'm done with this one, and how you found my channel in the first place. Leave a sub if you haven't already, a follow if you're watching on the PlayStation, and as always, hit that share button to help spread the word of Kush Coffee and Games so we can continue to grow this little community as a whole. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Shit, wrong button.